Hey everyone, this is Kayam, aka Kim Jackson. So glad to be here with you. Just wanted to jump on today to talk about our workplace community, aka workplace environment, workplace culture, all these different things. But specifically, I'm using the word community because as a group, we come together to inhabit a particular area that has certain characteristics that we identify with. And the health thereof that community, the characteristics of that community, we dictate, we decide what it's going to be. Whether, it's a place you go into and it's like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? It's so enlivening. Or it's a place you go into, you wonder if everyone's out on vacation. Those are two very extremes, but they both exist in businesses today. So the reason why I want to talk about it is that I actually had experience with the latter, that I went into this workplace and, office, I should say, and I was looking around like, it was so quiet. It was eerily quiet, but there were people and they were just like milling around. I was like, oh my goodness, this is so depressed. What's going on here? And I couldn't help but to make a comment. And the person who was escorting me through the office said, oh yeah, the HR director says that about this place all the time. And it struck me as an HR professional, like, I'm sorry, what? you know that this workspace is completely quote unquote devoid of energy, and you just comment on it. And not to say that it's solely on the HR professionals in the organization to drive the engagement, the energy, the morale of the workplace, although they do play key roles. Each of us as members of this community, how it looks, how it feels, how inviting it is, we have a responsibility. So whether you are an individual contributor, how you make your workspace, how you come in, do you speak when you walk through the office building? Do you speak when you just throughout the day? Are you smiling? Are you open to people coming to your desk, cubicle, whatever it may be, and asking a question or just general conversation? If you are a manager or supervisor, someone with direct reports, how do you model, healthy workplace behavior? How do you model positive, inviting behaviors? How do you encourage that with your individuals? If you are directors level and above, how do you coach your people leaders? How do you also model to your entire organization, hey, this is how we are to be in this workplace. This is the type of behaviors that we want to exhibit. Do you encourage team building activities? Do you encourage creativity when decorating the office or personal space? Do you encourage impromptu lunches in the common area? Are there games somewhere for people to have during breaks? You have stand-up working sessions, might be like 10-15 minutes. Like, how do you encourage and enliven, inviting, stimulating, and most importantly, highly productive work environment? How do you cultivate the community in your workspace, in your office? I just wanted to jump on and ask that question because a lot of us are challenged with that in the various offices that may be, especially smaller organizations or some cases, human services organizations that can become very, very droning, I guess you could say, with just the type of work. But we as individuals, we still have the power to say, okay, the people who inhabit this community, this is how we will be. So just want to jump on with that message. Hope everyone has a really great day and see you next time.